EK Success Brands Punches has a great new punch for quilling flowers. This punch allows you to punch a strip of paper that you then coil into a beautiful three-dimensional flower. It's absolutely gorgeous, and I want to show you how to make it. It's relatively simple. You're using the EK Success Brands punches. They come in 4 different styles, and I'm going to pick my favorite one, and I'm going to put the other ones to the side. This is the one that I want to use. All of the punches are labeled on the back and have the locking mechanism. So you simply unlock the punch and pick some paper that you would like to use for making your quilled flowers. You can use extra scraps that you have. I'm just going to slide my paper right into the punch, and I like to start kind of in the center of the punch and go ahead and punch and then move my paper over and line up my piece that comes out with the template that's there at the base, and then I go ahead and punch all the way down a strip of paper. Now you're going to want to punch several of these. I'm going to need 3 or 4 of them in order to make a full flower. Depending on how big you want to make your flower, you'll punch the amount that you need for your flower. And you'll see that as I'm punching, the shape actually comes right out of the punch as well. So down the back side, the shape is coming right out of the punch. So we'll get that one all the way. And I might have a little bit of buildup underneath my punch, so I'll move that out of the way and keep on going. So now when I get to the end of my strip, my paper is going to come right out, and then I have my whole strip. Now I want to punch one out of a decorative paper and then one out of a more solid color paper. And I'm going to take these 2 together, and I want to glue them so that one goes right on top of the other, and I am kind of alternating where those flowers are. And I'm going to do that with a little bit of wet glue. So I'm going to put some of this wet glue down, and I don't need a lot, just enough to hold them together. So I'll position these so that I'm staggering those leaves and line that right up. And now I want to go ahead and get started with making my flower. Let me show you what it looks like as you start. As you're going to roll the flowers right on themselves. I use a little dab of hot glue to hold that together, and then we're going to peel this apart as we go along, and we're going to build layers on top of layers to get a full flower. And you'll see that the base of the flower is pretty large, so you want to have plenty of paper pre-cut. And I'm going to go ahead and get started with this one. We're going to roll with the right side facing in so that our paper that we want to have coming out is on the inside. And this is a double-sided paper, so that makes it kind of nice. I'm just going to put a little dab of hot glue at the bottom down here. And then I'm going to start rolling so that my whole little flower starts coming together. That dab of glue just holds everything in place. And you can let this be as loose as you want or as tight as you want. Everybody's flower turns out just a little bit different. And the nice thing is this part never gets seen, so it doesn't have to be perfect. So we're going to go ahead and roll this along. And then we'll give it a little dab of glue. And then you would do this with another strip and another strip until you have all of your strips together. And I'm going to give it another dab of glue right here. I could add on another strip if I wanted to, but I'm going to hold it right here, and then I want to show you the reveal that happens. So once we have that done, and I would make it as large as I'd want it, I would start peeling back the petals. And as you peel back the petals, the flower gets larger and larger. So once I peel this all back, I'm exposing what becomes a beautiful flower. And in the center of my flower, I can put a pretty little sticker so that I get a pretty center in my flower. And I have some nice ones right here. They have some pretty bling on them with some prongs and things. So I just want to sculpt that exactly how I want it. Put my little flower in the center, and there I have a beautiful little flower, all made from paper.